Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, but I am Penjo, welcome back to Buoyancy. Now you might have been expecting the continuing boaty adventures of Floaty Land, but unfortunately Floaty Land is a lost case. I started a video, loaded up Floaty Land, talked a bit, played it, and it's just too far gone. It's too far damaged and badly designed and everything's all gone wrong with it already. So Floaty Land is no more, but some people from Floaty Land jumped off and swam away and found a new little place to live on. That's the story that we're going for. So Floaty Land is kind of just gone. It sank somewhere and it's all very sad. But some people from Floaty Land have actually formed a new place and we are going to call it New Floaty Land because we're that imaginative. Right, okay, let's see if we can do any better with New Floaty Land. And here is New Floaty Land. The residents formerly of Floaty Land kind of know roughly what to expect now. So let's get building, shall we? So number one, we know that we need to concentrate on food. I now know that food is a crucial thing. So let's put a bridge down and let's get a couple of fisheries in. So let's get a fisher just there and let's get another one just there. Marvellous. And then on either side of this, we're going to want a scavenger. So let's twist it round. So let's put the scavenger just there. And then we want to get ourselves a forager. So we'll put the forager on the other side. Marvellous. So they're our base things that we need. And then we also know that we need to get ourselves a deep diver. This is very useful doing this again. We need a deep diver because the deep diver can find precious dirt. And with that dirt, we're going to get greenhouses. That is what we're going to try and go for. We're going to try and get greenhouses in order to then get ourselves a mill and then get ourselves a bakery to make lovely loaves of bread. Right, okay, let's also head over to this. Let's head over to this trash pile. In fact, is there anything else better around? Like some wood would be useful. There's not very much around at all, if I'm completely honest. A survivor's raft. There's some stuff over there. Is there anything else around? Just some stuff. Do you know what? Let's head over that way. Let's see if we can pick up those crates of resources. And we should be fairly sort of quick to move, because there's not much on here at the minute. It's a fairly compact little sort of settlement right now. Okay, so we've got those in. Now I think what we'll do is, when we stop over here, let's move time on nice and fast. When we come over here, right, we'll grab these things. So grab the floating crates of resources. Good job, paddly people. Doing some good paddling there, although I can't see where they are. Oh, they're paddling just there. Oh, they must have very strong arms. So let's pick that up. That looks like a load of wood, which is useful. 12 wood, and that is, what's that? Scrap metal. I'll take that. I'll take any kind of resources. All the resources are useful. Floating crates of resources. I'd like a kind of pool of stuff. Right, driftwood. Let's head over to the what's that? That is, oh, let's get some junk. Let's get ourselves some junk, and then we'll head over to that driftwood pile. That could be useful. And then there's some crates of resources over there as well. But yeah, quite useful to head out this way. So pick those up. What is that there? That's scrap metal. Not so bothered about scrap metal. We get quite a lot of that from the ships. When we find the sort of the half-sunk ships, we get a lot of the scrap metal. The plastic would be more useful. Now that to me looks like a load of plastic. But that is just junk floating about. But that's fine. We'll take it. So, right, so grab the junk. Yay. And then we want to head over this way toward the driftwood pile. And who do we want on that? We want the scavenger. You're the wood gatherer. So let's try and turn this round a bit. Let's speed it up. So we can get the scavenger on there to get us some extra wood, because we've burned through all of the wood already. We've got no wood left. Now we have got quite a lot of fish, which is better than the original Floaty Land. Floaty Land did indeed struggle for food, and we've learned that lesson. It's all fine. So right, you need to get an awful lot of stuff out of here. We need much in the way of wood. So yeah, get loads of it, please, because everything requires so much wood to build. So we want to get our deep diver in. So I think, let's get ourselves another, or do you want to build a larger sort of thing there? Hang on, how much are they? They cost 5, bridges cost 5, and platforms cost 5. Okay, that's quite nice then. Well, let's put a platform just there, and then let's get our deep diving fellows in. Let's put them there. Can we place them there? Well, let's stick them, where can we put them? Can we put them there? Yeah, there, that'll do. So we've got a deep diver, they've got access to it. So that needs some plastic. Okay, right. So we're going to need to get some plastic. Is this thing looking good? So we're getting quite a lot of wood out of there. So this is good, right? Are we on the fastest speed? 6% left. Right, that is a trading post. We've not really got much to trade right now. Not really got much to trade. How about we go and look at something else? Right, head this way, everybody. Just sort of poodle over this way. Oh, they're in a trash pile. Oh, that might not be too bad. That might be okay. Foragers. Do you want to go and do foraging? I'm not entirely sure. Is that what we want to do? I can't remember if they forage or not now. We do want to get the deep sea diver doing his deep sea diving, though. That's what we want to do. But yeah, come over here and we'll get the forager to come down here and just grab some stuff. Oh, and there's all sorts of stuff over there. There's resources, crash ships, loads of stuff. Right, okay. Do not crash into these. We know that you can crash into these. Trade posts. And do you know what? Let's see what they have, if anything. Right, what do they... I mean, do they really... Oh, meat. Right, how much do they want for meat? 10 for a piece of meat. What's that? Blubber. Ah, that's from a whale. Okay, so let's get... Can we get 2 bits of meat? And then we could give them some scrap metal. Oh, that's not worth very much at all. The scrap metal... Okay, right. Only 1 bit of meat. We'll just get 1 bit of meat. We'll give them that for that. Confirm that trade. That's absolutely fine. I'm not so bothered about that. And then we'll leave. So the forager is gathering stuff from this trash pile. So that's good. So we're gathering trash and we're gathering... Oh, hang on. The other one's gathering stuff as well. Okay, that's not so bad. So we're getting scrap metal and junk. Okay. And we're getting... Are we getting any dirt? Is this thing operational now? Yeah, the deep diver is working. The deep diver is operational. So there we go. Some precious, lovely dirt is going to be on the way, which is marvellous. We've got plenty of fish. We've got lots of fish, medium amounts of nourishment, which is good. I will absolutely take that. Right, we've got ourselves some dirt. Some glorious dirt. There we go, 3 bits of it. Right, so not too long until we'll be able to actually get something useful from that. Right, what else did we want to build? There was quite a few things that we wanted to build. Right, a recycler. We've got ourselves 34 junk. A recycler would be very useful indeed. So let's put you... Joe, let's put you down here. Let's pop you along there. Do you want to put you there? I mean, can we put you there? Does everything has to be connected by these sort of intermediate boards? Joe, what? I'm not really sure. Let's put a thing here and we'll put the recycler on this side. So let's just drop the recycler in. Also, let's rotate it round a bit. Let's make it look a bit different. There we go. So we can get the recycler in. That's going to take some wood and some scrap metal. That's fine. I love how we're still absolutely getting loads of stuff from this pile. This is great. So that recycler will hopefully get some good stuff from all the trash we've collected. This is marvellous. Right, okay, we're done there. Trash pile has been depleted. That thing is coming toward us. Right, can we get that but not destroy this trading post? Because I did that last time. The people of Floaty Land destroyed a trading post, and it wasn't their finest hour. I'll be completely honest. It was a terrible thing. Right, okay. Come over here to pick up these resources. Now, there's a survivor sort of raft in there. I'm going to callously ignore them. We're going to ignore them, and we're just going to go somewhere else for now. Although we are going to run out of people, aren't we, eventually? We need some extra people to come and do some jobs. Because we've got 2 fishermen, we've got the deep diver, we've got the scavenger, the forager, and the recycler. We do need some extra people. Let's pick up this. What's that? Wood. Oh, precious, beloved wood. 10 wood is washed up. What's in there? Metal. That could be useful as well. Right, the forager is going to be no good there. We want to swivel that round. So we want to go there. And we want to kind of twist. Oh, they're all delivering resources and stuff. Yeah, probably that way. No, not that way. We're going to crash. We're going to crash a little bit. Little bit of crashing happened. It's probably fine. Right, get you guys in. And okay, a little bit more crashing has happened. But... the scavenger isn't in the circle, I don't think. I think we need to move we need to move ever so slightly this way to get the scavenger within range of the destroyed ship. Yay! Right, don't crash. Don't crash. Well, you don't need to go that far away. Right, marvellous. Okay, so looking at what we need, we actually need to get quite a few things. So my idea was get a greenhouse, then get a mill, and then get a bakery. And that seemed simple. It was very, very logical and straightforward. Unfortunately, it does not look like it's going to be as simple as that, because the greenhouse does require a bit of dirt. That's fine. We'll get that as we move about and do stuff. We need some wood. We need 40 wood and 40 plastic. So we need a little bit of plastic. That's fine. We'll probably find that. But then to build a mill, we need another 30 wood and we need 20 metal. I think it's that there. So we need 20 metal to build that. And the bakery requires a whole lot of extra wood, and it needs 30 metal. So we need to get ourselves 50 metal somehow. Now, I'm not entirely sure where we're going to find that. I really do not know. So we need to find something interesting. What's that? Ah, right. This is what we didn't go for before. A sunken brewery. Absolutely. Let's go and see if we can find some beer. Because beer surely makes everybody happy. Beer is it's the big happiness boost. And I guess if we're moving, we're more likely to catch fish and things. So that's quite good as well. We could do with finding like a kelp forest or something. That would be very handy as well if we could do that. Yes, there's a backlog. I know. Oh, no, keep going in that direction. So yeah, they'll keep being a backlog because people, when I tell the ship to the city, it's not just ship, when I tell New Floaty Land to move, everyone has to stop what it is they're doing and go and start, moving it around. They go and start rowing. So 5 of our 12 people are currently rowing. So they're not moving goods around. They're not doing other stuff. I just saw we got a couple of bits of seaweed there. Delicious seaweed. This is all good. It's all good getting all this lovely stuff. Right, pick this up. So we're going to go and pick up. That's 5 wood. That's no bad thing. And then 12 junk. So let's see if we can get over here. Let's move time on a little bit quicker. So grab this wood, and then we'll try and grab that just there. So we'll try and pick up that junk as well, because we get plastic and stuff from junk, which is fine. So we've picked up some wood. 5 wood is better than no wood. And we'll do this. And then we'll have a look at what we can do here at the sunken brewery. Marvellous. Any idle villagers can try and reap the bounty. So there's not a specific thing then. There's not a specific thing. We can just park over here. Sunken brewery. I recently sunked. Is that a word? Sunked? I don't know. The surrounding water is mixed with high-proof alcohol. Any idle villagers can try to reap the bounty. Drink the seawater, gather and refine, or do nothing. Okay, so what's that? They just drink it straight out of the sea to become a bit happier. I would rather they gathered it and refined it, if I'm completely honest. Oh, has it become a trash pile now? Ah, it's become a trash pile. Right, we need to move into the trash pile and then turn around. So who does that? Is it that side? The forager. So we want the forager to be in here somewhere. I mean, that might work. If we just move over here, it's fine. The sunken brewery is underutilized because there are no idle villagers. Consider pausing some buildings to utilize it. Oh, hang on. Hang on, what? Did that just appear? Did the trash pile just magically appear? Hang on, gather and refine. Oh, okay, we are gathering and refining. Oh, okay, sorry, I completely apologise. I thought that the trash pile appeared because we said, right, okay, try and refine it. So I imagine the sunken brew would become a load of trash. But no, that's not what happened at all. Okay, that's fine. So we've parked over the top of the brewery, the sunken brewery. Let's see if anybody can actually do anything with it. So we've got 20 beer right now. We've got quite a bit of fish, which is lovely. We do need to get some different stuff. 2 more villagers have been born. Now, this is good and bad. It's a good thing because that's more people to do stuff. It's more people to sort of row the city around the place and, push it around with the paddles and all that kind of stuff. It's also a bad thing because we have to give them food. So we need some more food. The recycler is waiting for input. Yes, we have no junk at all. We don't seem to be getting any beer from this. Do you know what? I'm just going to move out of here. I'm going to move out of the way and we're going to park this over here and we're going to spin it round so the forager can be in the junk pile. And the forager can get some junk, and that also means that the recycler will do some stuff. There we go. Right, marvellous. So he's getting some stuff. The sunken brewery is just here, so people can still go and grab it, I imagine, if they want to. So now, let's work our way through this. So there's some scrap metal. That's an okay amount. And we've got ourselves some stuff here as well, some junk. Okay. Now what I think we need to do is we need to get another bit of this on board. So can we build that anywhere? Yeah, let's build that there then. So another big bit of platform because we need to get ourselves a smelter. because the smelter makes metal, and we know that we need metal to make the other buildings. So we need some for the mill and some for the bakery. So yeah, we can have all the greenhouse in the world. We can have hundreds of greenhouses. We've got no metal. We can't build mills, and we can't build bakeries to make bread. So it's all kind of ultimately pointless. So let's get ourselves a smelter. Let's pop the smelter just there for now. Do you know what? Hang on. Clear that. Grab another platform. Put the platform there. And then we'll put the smelter next to this little recycling centre thing. And that should be okay. So let's pop the smelter just there. And that should keep people busy. So 30 wood, 30 scrap metal, that's fine. We'll get that done in no time. They're still working this trash pile. We've still got plenty of food. We've got fish and seaweed. Yeah, so we could do with getting some more of this stuff. We could do with getting some more meat and bread. We don't seem to be getting any beer from here, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, gather and refine. Gather and refine, please. In fact, we just lost 2 beer because I guess everybody just had a little drink to celebrate the new smelter, maybe. I don't know. Right, the trash pile that we're at has been completely depleted and the smelter is in and it is operational. So we are making ourselves some metal. The only thing we need to be aware of is that this does burn through wood quite a lot. So at some point when we've got a sufficient amount of metal, we might want to pause this because otherwise we're just going to keep pouring all our wood into there and we're never going to have any wood. Right, now we need to go and find more wood. We're going to get through that 59 in no time at all. Right, there's some junk that way. Let's just sort of float about and see what we can find. In fact, there's a little trade thing there as well. A trade thing over there. Hermit Landing. That might be quite a useful thing to go to. So let's grab this junk and then head over to that little trading post. Okay, we're heading for the trading post. We've used the move here command. So hopefully we won't crash into it and destroy it. Right, okay, good. So it just sort of pulls us straight up to it. Okay, let's trade with you guys. You do have some lovely, lovely dirt. Oh, we've got enough dirt to build a greenhouse. Oh, this is lovely. And we could trade some crude oil to you because I don't know what to do with this right now. It can be processed into gasoline at the refinery. Well, we haven't got one of them yet, and no doubt we'll keep finding some more of this. So that's only 3. It's only 3 each time. Do you know what? If we sell 10 of that, how much is a whale? 15. We could get ourselves 2 whales. And then, if we're able to, we could build ourselves a butcher and then turn the whales into lovely big piles of meat. That could be quite good. Right, confirm that. How complicated is it to build a butcher? 50 wood. Is that it? Oh my goodness me, yes, we're going to build a butcher. Yes. Okay, right, where can that go? Let's put the butcher... Do you know what we might need? We might to get some more wood over here. The only thing is, if we build this over here... hang on, right, hang on. No, clear that. Butcher, you can go just here. You can do butchering next to the forager. That's absolutely fine. So yeah, if we get 50 wood in there, that's going to be very useful. Right, there's a little bit of wood there. Driftwood pile is over in that direction. Okay, right, let's try and get away from here. Let's not crash into the trading post, because yeah, we've got form for that. And then let's try and pick up these resources and head over to that driftwood pile. And the butcher has been built. Now, this is very good news indeed, because we should hopefully see that whale disappear. Well, there's 2 whales. We should see the whales disappear, and then we should see some meat appearing. So where is the butcher? The butcher is waiting for input. So somebody bring this butcher a whale. I mean, the whales surely are quite big. I would have thought the whales would be big. And the whales certainly will not arrive in a small wooden box you can carry over your head. Unless the whale has been chopped up. In which case, why have we got a butcher? I don't know. Right, so we've had to stay still. Because we're grabbing some stuff from that... has it gone already? Have we already worked? I know, the driftwood pile's there. So we're grabbing some stuff from this driftwood thing. That is also going to come to us, which is nice. That's just going to end up over here next to the smelter. So that's no bad thing. What happens? Oh, yeah, it does literally just sort of pile up on the side. Okay, that's fine. So, yeah, I'm intrigued with the butcher. Why is nobody taking the butcher this? Do you want to eat some food or not? Or do you just want to eat fish and seaweed forever? Because if you want to eat some nice food, bring this butcher a whale, for goodness sake. Someone deliver a whale here immediately. Okay, I'm going to pause the smelter. Let's pause the smelter for now, because we've got ourselves 30 metal. That's okay. I like having that amount of metal. So that means that people will not be taking wood over to the smelter and scrap metal in, and they will not be extracting the metal that comes out of it. So now that might free up some people to go and deliver a whale to this place, because I've built them a butcher, and the whole point is that we're supposed to be making lovely meat to make sure that your nutrition levels are good and you're all happy and you've got full tummies and all that kind of stuff. So I'd like it if they got on with that. They're still going through that driftwood pile. There is another driftwood pile over there. So once this is done, we will head over there. We still have a backlog of jobs. I mean, I don't really know what people are doing. To be so backlogged. It'd be nice if you could sort of prioritize this, because this is very important. I want them to be getting on with this. But no, it doesn't seem that's the case. However, we're going to burn through all our junk in a moment. So the junk will go to the recycler. So that's going to be waiting for something to do at some point. I like that. That's interesting. The recycler, I didn't know the chance there, has an 80% chance to produce some plastic, or a tiny chance for scrap metal, or a tiny chance for some wood. Now that's quite good, because that plastic is very useful indeed. That's used in a lot of things. Right, while we're here, while we're just sort of sat about not doing much, let's get ourselves a little area over here, perhaps. Where do you want to put it? Do you know what? Let's put it over here, actually. Let's put it on this side so it can go next to the fisheries, which are just here. We'll put that there, and we're going to get ourselves a greenhouse. We've got enough wood. We've got enough plastic. We've got enough dirt. We can put a greenhouse down. Oh, this is happy days. Right, rotate it round so it's pointing sort of the right way. And there goes our first greenhouse. Right, okay, let's also head over to that driftwood pile. I know we're backlogged with jobs. I know. It's all very busy round here. Although we do have a population of 19, so I'm surprised that stuff isn't happening a little bit quicker. But never mind. No, that's fine. Right, over to the driftwood pile. Let's gather some more wood, and then we can come back when our greenhouse is built, and we might actually have some grain. This is an issue. A villager is unwell. Yes, of course. Where was the little medicine hut thing? Also, we could do with an evaporator, because they're not drinking any water. Although we're not actually, no one's complaining about a lack of water. Right, where's the medical sort of thing? Where was it? Medicine hut. So 30 wood, that is a big chunk of wood from us right now. 20 plastic, 20 metal. I didn't want to have to use up my metal for this, but okay. That's fine. Let's get ourselves another bit coming out this way, because we're going to have to expand that platform, and then get ourselves the medicine hut. We'll just drop that in there. That should be absolutely fine. So they can get to that. Have we got enough wood? Now we are on a driftwood pile thing, so we should be topping up on wood. And we did pick up a little bit floating in the sea as well. So that's fine. So hopefully that will start kicking into life. What do they need? Yeah, they've got all the stuff. They've got all the resources. Is our little greenhouse done? It is. Oh no, it's not quite finished. It's not quite finished. We need 10 more dirt. We need some more people to ship some dirt into the greenhouse, which I think is on its way. 33. Oh, right. They ship the dirt very slowly. Dirt is clearly very, very heavy indeed. The greenhouse is done. The greenhouse is done. So they don't actually necessarily build it by the look of it. I think as long as the resources are all there, I think it kind of appears. Or do they have a little build thing as well? I'm not sure. But now we're growing grains. Okay, that's very, very good. Now, what I don't know is, can we just eat grains? Like, do we just snack on the grains, or do we, or would they like it? Would our poor people like it if we turned that into something a little bit nicer to eat? I don't really know. I would assume that we can't just snack on grains, that we've got to turn it into bread. But I mean, it does seem a very long-winded thing. Now I've got to build a mill for another 30 wood and 20 metal, and then a bakery as well for 60 wood and 30 metal. So we need just wood. We need just more wood. This has got a little bit in it, so we should be okay to grab everything from here, and it is producing quite a nice amount of wood. So we'll be okay for that. So the question now is, where are we going to put everything? Where can we put all these things? We're going to have to build out this way, I think. So let's actually get some more platforms down. Let's put a platform there. I like how the platforms just sort of appear as well. There's no faffing with the platforms. They're just there. They just drop into existence. So that's lovely. And then let's set up a mill over here. And can we have it rotating around? Can we face it outwards? That'd look nice. There we go, look. So they can build the mill there. Now, we might just be able to do that. Was that a whale? Whales. Oh, can we go and get whales? Require building a harpooner? No, we can't go and get whales. And anyway, it doesn't matter because we've not done any of this anyway. Why are we not bringing the whale to there? Why are we not bringing the whale to the butcher? That's why I bought it. Working. Okay, maybe we'll soon see some meat appearing because the butcher seems to be working. Waiting for input. Yeah, it's just, everything's just backlogged. Everything is just horribly backlogged. Oh, and I've just told them to move over there for no real reason. Right, more driftwood. Move this way, in fact. Turn that way. Oh, we're very slow to move now. We're quite a chunky, we've got a chunky place now. Right, okay, let's very slowly move over to this driftwood pile. And the mill has been constructed, which is marvellous. Right, recycler. There's no junk. Let's pause the recycler for now. So the smelter is paused. The recycler is paused. The medicine hut is waiting for input. So it's waiting for natural... Oh, no, it's making natural medicine. So we need to put seaweed into it and plastic. And then we can make some natural medicine. So I think once that's done, I think we might turn it off. As long as we've got a little bit of medicine, that's fine. Population is going up. Oh, hang on. What is this? What is this over here? Kelp forest and a school of fish are over there as well. Oh my goodness me, there's loads of lovely things around here. There's kelp forest and a school of fish just here as well. And oh, that's brilliant. Right, we're going to pull over there somewhere at some point soon. Once we've got whatever it is out of this part, this driftwood, we're going to go over there. There appears to be a massive city. Megangian. Maybe it's Mega. Meganigian is just there. Okay, there's a huge city just there. I feel a little bit inferior compared to the gigantic mega city, but okay, it's fine. Right, we'll pull over there when everything's done. Right, it's the mill. The mill is producing resources. The butcher... okay, right. There's clearly something wrong with this butcher thing here. It's not working. For whatever reason, it's not working. We've got... Oh, hang on. No, we've got no whales. But it says down here we've got 2 whales. Hang on. Okay, I don't really understand what's going on there. Maybe we did get... Maybe we've eaten the whales and that's all we got from it. I'm a bit confused. I thought we had 2 whales. Okay, maybe that's not working properly. Do you know, we'll pause that for now as well, because we could use you to go and do some other stuff. Right, has that thing been depleted underneath us? I think it has. Okay, let's head over here. Let's go over there. So what do we want? Foragers and fishers. So yeah, so if we put... Where's the forager? You're this side. So the 2 fishers, we've got 2 of them, can go in. And then the foragers in as well. So that's brilliant. So they're getting lots of extra fish from the school of fish. The forager is getting loads of stuff from the kelp forest, which is marvellous. Maybe when that thing is at the top, when it's got the next lot of natural medicine, which doesn't appear to be on this list of things here. So I don't know how we're supposed to know how much of that we've got. We'll pause that as well. So the medicine hut, yeah, right, we'll pause that. School of fish has been depleted already. Oh my goodness me. Okay, right. That didn't seem like it was very much. But there's one there and one there as well. So as soon as we've done this one, as soon as we've done... no, that's the recycler. Where's the thing underneath us? Come on. There. Trade request. Oh, crikey. A Sea Trade Federation thing. Oh, hello. Accept docking request. Hi. And we haven't really got a dock. You can just sort of crash into us if you like. That's absolutely fine. Ahaha. You have just some meat. Just some generic meat. Provides the best amount of nourishment. Okay. Can we buy some meat, please? Can we give you all of this? Because I don't really want any of that. So we'll give you... Alright, how about 20? How much do you want for dirt? Let's give you 10 units of dirt. And what else would you like? Would you like anything else? We've got loads of wood now, which is wonderful. Would you like some plastic? How much do you give for plastic? Not very much at all. Metal? Not very much. Junk? Same again. Flour? Yeah, okay, fine. Right, so we're going to get ourselves 3 bits of meat. Hang on. How about we do this? Let's grab a whale. They're 8 for a whale? Are you... Really? Hang on. We can get many whales. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. And how about a bit of bread? Hang on, how about we get 5 bits of bread and get slightly less whales? Yes. Okay, our trade value, their trade value. Have they got anything that's worth 2? No. Right, a junk. Can we give them something that's worth 2? How about a bit of scrap metal? Oh no, everything's worth 4. Do you know what? Take out that bit of bread. That's fine. Have we got anything that's worth 8? What about if I try and get that? Oh, that'll do. That'll do. We'll get a bit of metal. We'll get 1... Oh, hang on. No, get rid of that bit of junk. Get rid of that bit of junk. Get rid of that bit of metal. That gives us 12, which means we can have another whale. Yay! Which is marvellous. Yeah, we can't do much else. That'll do. Do we want to take anything out? So we take out a bit of dirt. Yes, perfect. So we saved a bit of dirt. And now we get from them 12 whales and 4 bits of bread. Right, confirm that trade. That was a particularly fabulous bit of trade. Okay, right, let's move to here to get that fish. And then, yeah, we've got 12 whales. So we should, once the... Hang on, right. Butcher, resume service, butcher. Resume service. So we're going to have loads of fish, hopefully, because we're a bit low on food. Although no one's nagging at the minute. But, yeah, we are a little bit low, I think. So we'll get loads of fish. And then hopefully... There they go. There's 6 whales, 3 whales, down to 0 whales. So the butcher has got 8, 11 whales. Oh! We need a certain amount. We need to get 10 whales. Right. I see how it works now. Right. Okay, right. Message understood. We need 10 of whatever it says down here. So that adds whatever it was, 2 out of 10. So we need 10 whales to then turn it into an amount of meat. Right. Okay, right. I didn't pick up on that before. Okay. Oh, this is going to be great. How much meat are we going to get? Storm inbound. Okay, right. This is probably generally bad. It would be really nice if we could see where the storms were coming from. Because it's really hard to see. Like, whereabouts is the storm? And what direction is it coming in? Oh, it's just going to destroy us, isn't it? It's just going to cause us some real horrible damage. Right, try and come this way. Out of the way of the... I think we're going more in the way of the storm. Right, okay. It's blown up the medicine hut. I think these are a little bit too destructive. I think these are a little bit too damaging. So the medicine hut and the smelter. Oh, and the butcher. Right. So we've just lost all that stuff then. Of course it would take out the butcher. Right. Marvellous. Well, that's completely destroyed that then. Yeah, I think maybe the storms were a little bit too destructive. I mean, maybe it could set fire to them rather than just completely annihilate everything. Right. So the butcher did not get to finish his job, and we've wasted all those whales because the butcher's been obliterated. Marvellous. Right, okay then, let's get a butcher back in for 50 wood if we can slot the butcher in. Let's put everything back how it was. Do you know what? While it's a relatively quiet time, let's put the bakery down as well. Let's get the bakery down. So for the bakery, that processes, by the look of it, some wood, some whatever it is, flour that we get from here, but also, by the look of it, it needs some water. So we don't have that right now. So we're going to need to get ourselves an evaporator. So we need one of those in as well. How about we just drop that in? Oh, let's put that there for now. I can't remember what was there. Oh, the smelter was there, wasn't it? The smelter was there. Let's make this bit down here all about the bakery. So let's put the evaporator down here, and then we'll put the bakery on the end just here. So like that. So the food comes from down there. They put it into here, the grain, then it comes into here, and then over into here, into the bakery. So that should be okay. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit annoyed that the butcher got annihilated. I will be honest, I'm really annoyed that happened because we were doing very well and we could not have been too far off getting that stuff sorted, getting the lovely meat from those whales. And we spent a lot of time and effort on making sure that we had enough whales. We went and spent loads of money. That little barge thing appeared and we did lots of good trading and it was all for nothing. So yeah, the storms are a little bit frustrating. I think they're a little bit overpowered. It'd be nice if maybe set fire to your thing. I mean, not nice. It'd be nice if the storms went away entirely. But I think the fact they just sort of go over you and it's quite hard to see them. It'd be nice when it said storm incoming. Maybe a compass could come up and say it's coming from this direction. So you know where to run, possibly. And then, yeah, the fact they just annihilate your stuff and you've got no defense against it does seem a bit harsh. It seems a little bit harsh. But do you know what? That's the game at the minute. It's in sort of... I mean, this isn't even early access. This isn't even the early access build. This is the sort of pre-alpha build. So, you know, I'm sure they can work on it and they can sort of change these things round. What I am going to do is, once this kelp forest is done, let's move time on nice and fast. We're going to head over there to this trading post. And there's a trading post there as well. I am determined to get back to get back those whales, I'm determined that the butcher is going to do some work at some point in this video. Okay, they've got whales to sell. Let's see what they want to get 10 whales. They want an 80 trade value. Can we muster up 80 trade value? We've got 60. How about we give them some dirt? 80 for 80. Confirm trade. We have 10 whales. Butcher, resume your duties. So work status is on the way, which is marvellous. Okay, so I just want to see the butcher just do something. Right, don't attack me with pirates. Don't chuck a storm at me, game. Come on, let's just see what happens here. The butcher has got 9 of the 10 required whales. Somebody deliver him a whale. There's one whale in storage somewhere. Just chuck a whale at him. Just throw a whale at him. He's got very big arms. He could probably catch it very easily. No, is the whale still in here? Yeah, there's one whale still in there. Come on. We also do need some metal. In fact, you guys, my city's reached 25 population, little happy jumping man, yay! And you know what? None of them are starving to death currently, right now. Trade. Have you got metal that we could buy? No, unfortunately not. You have no metal that we could buy. That's a bit of a shame. Yeah, I haven't really got anything that we particularly want right now. There's nothing really that we particularly want. Okay, never mind. Right, so now we need to rebuild our smelter because that got annihilated. So we need to build the smelter. So I think we'll be okay for that because that just requires some wood and some scrap metal. So that's fine. So we'll get that done. And the butcher is still frustratingly waiting for one piece. Just one whale. Come on. Somebody take the whale out and give it to the butcher. Somebody do it now. This butcher's going to do something by the end of this video or I am going to lose my mind. I traded for a lot more whales. I just went, do you know what? I want to get a load more whales, please, for goodness sake. So yeah, for whatever reason, the one whale that was in there, they couldn't move it. I don't know why. However, we now have some whales. And look, he's doing his job. Can we finally see this to completion? Now, I'm expecting some pirates to appear and steal all the meat or whatever. But what do we get out of it? Let's have a look. So he's produced... look, so he chopped 2 up. So he's chopped 2 of them up. So I wonder what we got. So they're taking it back by the look of it. So let's have a look. So we'll get some blubber. So we've got 5 blubber and 5 meat. Oh, that is brilliant. And he's just going to do the same again, is he? Is he going to keep doing the same again? Or is that it? So for every 10 whales, you get 5 blubber and 5 meat. But that is the best kind of nourishment you can get from it. Okay, fine. Right, I get you. Right, now we need that thing to be switched on. So we need some scrap metal and some wood. We're low on both of those things. Right, we're low on scrap metal and wood. So let us leave this little place just here. Let's not try and destroy it. Let's see if we can go and find ourselves another, driftwood pile. Oh, and a kelp forest as well. Right, head over this way, folks. Right, so we're over a driftwood pile, which is very, very useful indeed because we don't have that much wood. We go through that quite quickly, particularly with smelters and things like that. So the wood is going to get topped up quite nicely from this driftwood pile. We need to get the smelter up and running, and we've got wood. That'll be fine. There's wood coming in. That is absolutely lovely. We are lacking scrap metal, so we're going to have a look around for some sort of a half-sunk ships somewhere or other. I don't really know where we can go for that. Maybe there's some over there. We'll have to have a little explore around, a little sail around, see what we can find. And ideally, I would like to build a guardhouse. I'd love to build a guardhouse. 30 wood and 40 steel, however. 40 metal, whatever that is. That one there. That is going to take a lot of effort to get. That is very, very tricky for us to get our hands on. And also, food is getting a little bit low. I mean, we've got plenty of fish, and that's nice. Fish is good. People are happy. The nourishment is at 80%, which is way better than the original floaty land. So, yeah, it's looking okay, but we could do with going finding some more whales. There's another driftwood pile over there as well to top up on some more wood. So things are looking good for the residents of New Floaty Land. New Floaty Land is certainly much better than the original Floaty Land. It is way better. How can the bakery be producing resources? How is that? Oh my goodness me, it is. The bakery is working. That's where some of the stuff's going. They've made bread. We have made some bread. And that person there is going to take the bread over to here to the town centre. Oh, right. We also need to build a bit of a storeroom as well because we're filling up on resources quite a lot. Okay, fine. Right. So we need to do that as well. Okay, this is wonderful. But we've got loads of flour. we've got so much flour, which is brilliant. And we've got ourselves quite a bit of water, and we've got wood from that driftwood pile. Right, we need to head over to that other one. Where was the driftwood pile? Point in the direction of the driftwood pile. Where were you? Okay, I can't. Where was it? It was there. There it is. Right, yes. Head over there, people of New Floaty Land, because this is all looking very good indeed. The only problem is the town centre is going to be full. The town centre is going to fill up. So that's something else we're going to have to deal with as well. But what we'll do is we'll wrap things up for now. And we'll come back next time and see how we get on. But this is much better. This is a much better setup. Things are going quite nicely here. The only thing we haven't had is pirates. And yes, I think I touched on that. It might be a good idea to get a guardhouse in, just to provide even a slight bit of defence when pirates do eventually come and get us, which, it's inevitable. It will happen. So that might be quite a useful thing to get on board as well. But yes, we'll see how we get on next time out. But I'm very happy that we've got bread. I'm really happy that that is a thing that is working right now. And it's producing some lovely stuff. We've got actual bread. And then if we can get some of this other stuff in, to do with harpoons and whatever, and we can go and find some whale pod things, which just seem a bit mean to go and kill the whales because I don't like that. But in terms of this game, it will keep our people from, dying of starvation. So that's going to be very good as well. And we need some defences. We need some other stuff as well. We need to put the medicine hut back because that kind of exploded in the storm. So there's still plenty for us to do. But things are much better here in New Floaty Land than they were in the original Floaty Land. And I think our people are quite happy about that too. So we'll wrap things up for now. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be very, very marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe just to keep up to date with how we get on here in Buoyancy. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard. And there's a storm inbound, and I will see you next time. I just want to point out the danger of blasting fire into the face of somebody who has not got any kind of headgear on. Let's suppress the pants off that thing. I always knew hiding on a park bench would be no good. Oh no, it's a terrifying disc thing. The aliens shoot him with such force that he loses his hair, which is just ridiculous.